Greetings, soul family. It's your girl Gabby, the Divine Pioneer, and welcome back to my channel. Today's message is a short one. I don't know who needs to hear this or who this is for, but you need to be willing to take a risk. The best things in life are unplanned and unexpected, and you stumble upon them unknowingly. And the only thing you can rely on is not your five senses, but your sixth sense, which is your intuition. That you cannot see, the thing that you have to put blind faith into. And know that that is God speaking directly to you in those gut feelings that you are experiencing. Something is, directing you in some unknown direction. And you don't understand it, you just feel it. Other people don't understand why you're doing the thing. Why are you going over there? Why are you spending time with this person? Why are you studying this? And these things are not for everybody to understand and know. Remember that. Your path is unique for you. And even you won't know. And that's why you have to trust the mystery. Take the risk. Because this is the only way that you can truly know. Sometimes you have to just go through something in order to come out on the other side and now have understanding. Things are not always going to be laid out for you where you can just say, I know not to go this direction because I know what that leads to. Sometimes you don't know what it leads to, and that's okay. This is when you rely on your sixth sense. You rely on your connection to the divine source, the Most High God. Okay? And when you don't take those risks, later on you start to, really regret it. You start to wonder like, man, what would have been? What would have happened if I would have just did the thing? You know what I'm saying? We have to use our own internal compass and flesh out, we got to start flushing out all of the distractions, to be honest with you. Like, social media is good for some things, right? But then, there's things that you can only go within to get the answer. You can't, go online and go, to the internet. There's some people that you can't talk to and get the advice from. It might be, a mother, an auntie, an uncle, a grandparent, a bestie, somebody from your church or somebody, that's considered a spiritual coach or some thought leader. Any of these people can be qualified to give you some advice about some things. But then there are certain things that they just don't know. They don't even know the answer. The reason is because it's your life. You have your past, and you can think back on that, and you can ruminate on the past all you want. But guess what? You cannot change it. What you can do from it, though, is learn. You can learn from your past mistakes, from your past experiences, from your past decisions. Now, in your present moment, you can begin to co-create with the universe to create your future, to design and be the architect of your own future in this now present moment, by being conscious, by being aware. And the things that you don't know, use your sixth sense, use your intuition, and take the risk. Calculated risk. You know what I'm saying? Ask yourself a question like, what's the worst that could happen if I do this thing? What's the worst that could happen if I get to know this person? If I go on a date, what's the worst that could happen, if I go on vacation by myself and stop being afraid and stop waiting for people to come with me? You know what I'm saying? What's the worst that could happen if I shoot my shot? If I apply for the job or if I apply for the promotion? You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the things that you calculate. You calculate these risks. You use your intuition and you see what feels good inside you. You can't go to somebody else and get certain information and get guidance. Sometimes the guidance has to come from within, from the Most High, from your higher self. because there's never been any separation between you and your creator. Therefore, God already knows your heart. God already knows what you desire and what you want the most. You know what I'm saying? And what your ideal outcome is. God already understands you. God is you. You are God. There's no separation. So knowing that, trusting the mystery means just trusting God. Trusting the God in you to make the right decision at the right time. And literally taking a leap of faith. Okay, so I just wanted to make this short video just to remind you that you can trust yourself. You don't have to look outside yourself. And it's okay to take a risk. Take a risk on yourself with the highest of intentions. Set your intentions before doing something. This is how you can actually manifest it to go in the direction that you really wanted to go into. Wayne Dyer has this quote that I love. How does it go? He says, I'll see it when I believe it. If I'm not mistaken, I'll see it when I believe it. Not I'll believe it when I see it. No, I'll see it when I believe it. Okay, and I think that's so amazing and it's so true, because once you look at whatever the situation is that you find yourself in, and you look at the risk that you're about to take, you set your intentions and you say, you know what? I believe that I'm making the right decision for myself. Against what everybody else around you might say, I believe that this is the right decision for me. I believe it's the right time for me to leave the state and move. I believe it's time for me to get out on my own and leave my house and leave my family behind and go and find a new life for myself. You know what I mean? I believe it's time for me to go study abroad and just go travel and go learn about the world around me. You know what I mean? Whatever the situation is. Once you fully have taken that idea and now you believe it in your center, you believe it in yourself, and you can visualize it and see the outcome, you will now begin to see that shape your reality. You will start to see that in your actual life. Things are starting to line up. Doors are starting to open that were closed before you believed it. Now that you believe it's possible, the doors are now suddenly open and you like, damn, that's synchronicity. You know what I'm saying? Now, people are like, wow, they really doing that thing. I didn't think they could do it. They pulling it off. I don't know how it's happening for them, but they doing it. That's because you started to believe it yourself. That's because now that you believe it, the way is now clear. You trusted your intuition. You put your faith in the Most High. You trusted the mystery, because we don't always know the path, right? We don't know until we start taking steps. So start taking a step towards what you are setting your intentions to. Then you're going to start to believe it and feel it. And now you're going to manifest it into your reality. So I just wanted to give this message about taking that risk, whoever this is for. This is your sign. This is your synchronicity from the divine. Take the risk. Trust the mystery. Have faith. And I want you to know something else. The universe conspires on your behalf to give you all things that you need and want. And all good things come to you now in divine order and in divine timing. Love and light. Peace.